Okay, here we have a very motivated participant. Would you like a new collar? So, old belt recycling. This sucker is really in bad shape. Look at that. It is ready for the garbage. Goodwill would not want this. They'd be insulted if you brought it there. So, we can do it a couple different ways. We can wrap it around. Come here, buddy. Sit. Sit. You gonna sit? Maybe not. Oh, good boy. Stay. We could wrap it around the dog's neck and see where that's at. Find out, oh, about right there is the smallest, maybe really tight, and here a little bit of latitude. But we could also use the existing collar and just take that off. So, stay there, buddy. And if we had this one here, we could see exactly where his favorite spot is. Alright, you're off duty. So, together, lay these down. And this would be more than long enough right there for this dog here. So, let's see, we can knock off this much of the belt right to there, and there's a plastic core in here, I believe, that's making it stiff. So we have that. Now I mark where his best spot is right here, and so I'll put a couple additional ones after that, but right there is going to be where I definitely need a hole. So I mark that, and I'll put a few on each side of it. So the last piece that was removed here, I can even recycle this further. I can make a handle out of that for my wooden box here. I'm going to have a box for all my garden seeds I made a little while ago. Just finished the partitions in it, you can see here. And so, nice little latch and some nice wooden hinges there for it to open with. But I'm going to use this last scrap to make a neat little leather handle for it. But back to the project. So we can get this, find a little spot on this messy workbench here. Harbor Freight sells these really cheap punches. This one's called a 9-piece hollow punch set. SKU number there 3833, or excuse it, 3838, I believe. It's probably changed a dozen times since then. So, if we look here, we can find one that's just about the same size as the other holes in the original leash. This one here, about, I would say, is just about perfect. And starting with the hole that I had marked right here, hopefully you can see this, get it centered pretty well and punch. Makes a beautiful round hole. You can see that. And so I'm just going to do that several more places. And in case I get a really big dog someday, this leather belt might still be usable. If my dog somehow gets emaciated, I'll have a few tighter notches as well here. And that is it. Now you don't have the full additional buckle that a typical dog leash would have, but that's pretty similar. The dog leash has this little metal retainer. This one has a leather one. I think we'll be in business with this extra one here. So recycle that belt, at least if it's not good enough to give to St. Benny's or Goodwill. One less thing in landfill, right?